We're glad you're with us tonight. I'm Lynn Brooks.
And I'm Terry Brewer. There is a roadblock for Alabama's new immigration law just days before it's set to go into effect. A federal judge has issued a temporary order to block the law.
Why the judge ordered that block is in tonight's top story. U.S. District Judge Sharon Blackburn's order now means the law will no longer go into effect as scheduled this Thursday. Blackburn saying she needs more time to consider lawsuits that have been filed against the law. Those suits have been filed by the Justice Department, some private groups, also individuals, claiming the state is overstepping its bounds with the law. People on both sides say Alabama's law is the nation's toughest against illegal immigration. Judge Blackburn says she will issue a longer ruling by September 28th. Meanwhile, Governor Bentley released a statement. It says, quote, "I look forward to the judge ruling on the merits. We have long needed a tough law against illegal immigration in this state, and we now have one. I will continue to fight at every turn to defend this law against any and all challenges."
It is only 5 days remaining until the official start of Alabama Crimson Tide football. There are some game day changes you need to know about before you head to campus. More than 100,000 Alabama fans will pour into Tuscaloosa, and if fans are not careful, they could wind up with a ticket or possibly a towed vehicle. According to Jenna Johnson with UA Game Day Operations, there's a new intermodal facility downtown where fans can park for just $1 to help save time and money on parking.
It's right behind City Hall, 450 spaces, 16 buses serving that area, $1 ride. So it's free parking and a $1 ticket to get on Tuscaloosa Transit and ride to the stadium.
Here's a look at what else is new for Game Day 2011. According to the UA's Game Day website, there's a new Facebook page to receive up-to-the-minute traffic, parking, and weather information. You can also follow UA Game Day on Twitter. And for your smartphones, there's a UA Game Day mobile website to get information at your fingertips. For more on Game Day changes, just go to our website, WVUATV.com, click numbers and links, and look under the Sports tab. And don't forget to join us this Saturday for Crimson Tide Kickoff, presented by Alpha Insurance. Gary Harris and John Huddleston will have previews for all the big SEC games, plus live interviews and special reports. Crimson Tide Kickoff starts at 8 o'clock Saturday morning only on WVUA TV.
Families affected by the April tornado and storm recovery workers are still living in hotels across Tuscaloosa. So will Alabama fans simply be out of luck when they try to find a room on game day? According to Hampton Inn General Manager Toby Wilson, there were vacancies up until this weekend. He says there's not been an increased demand for hotel rooms compared to last season. Tuscaloosa Tourism Sales Director Vicky Powell told us officials have been working to help make sure those in need and Bama football fans have a place to stay.
I've spoken with several hoteliers who have had great cooperation from construction people that are here in town willing to relocate for just a few days to make accommodations for our football fans.
For more information on which hotels still have a vacancy for this Saturday's football game, you can call the Tuscaloosa Tourism and Sports Commission, 205-391-9200.
A local business is helping spruce up homes throughout Tuscaloosa, and they got the idea after seeing a story right here on WVUA. Treehouse Farm and Nursery has teamed up with Habitat for Humanity to provide large trees, shrubs, and pine straw for homes involved in the Habitat program. Employees at Treehouse told us they were inspired by a story they saw about University of Alabama students helping Habitat for Humanity through the Brush with Kindness program. That program offers painting, landscaping, weather stripping, and minor repair services for homeowners in need. Treehouse Farm and Nursery decided to start its own program too, called Habitat Shrub, to help out with landscaping costs.
It adds to someone's property value if you have nice landscaping, and it provides a place for wildlife. There's nowhere over there for birds and squirrels and any wildlife, because right now that whole area is void of any trees or shrubs.
To find out more about Habitat Shrub, just go to our website, WVUATV.com, click numbers and links.
People all over Tuscaloosa are getting excited for the University of Alabama's opening game this weekend against Kent State. One group in particular, the Holt High School football team. Listen to this. The team was pleasantly surprised today when their head coach, Tim Gillespie, told them each and every team member and every coach is going to the UA game this weekend. The tickets were a gift from local businesses that just wanted to do something nice for Holt after everything they've been through since the April 27th tornado. Coach Gillespie told us this game will be great for team building.
Anytime you can do things together, it's a team building thing. Anytime you can have an opportunity to build unity and get the guys together to do something outside of lifting weights, playing football, doing this in a social activity, I think it always is great for team building.
You know, let's just know that all of our hard work is really going somewhere. I mean, worked all year, worked all preseason, all that stuff. So it's just really great to have people out there who care about us.
Good for them. And the donation included a ticket for the entire team and each coach, adding up to a block of 50 tickets. I bet they're going to have fun. And if you'd like to get involved in helping Holt in just a little over an hour, you can do that. There's a community open house kicking off at Holt High School's auditorium. FEMA is looking for the community's input on long-term recovery. That meeting starts at 6:30 and lasts until 8:30 tonight.
Alabama Power is sending workers to help with Hurricane Irene's aftermath. An Alabama Power spokesman says crews are headed to Baltimore to help restore power knocked out by Irene. Around 275 workers will be in the Baltimore area. Officials say a small advance team left Sunday afternoon and the others left this morning. The crews are expected to be in Maryland for about a week. Well, Irene left a trail of destruction from North Carolina all the way to Maine.
David Mattingly shows us what happened where Irene first made landfall.
A stunning view of the power of Hurricane Irene. North Carolina's Highway 12 chopped into pieces on Hatteras Island. The estimated 2,500 residents who stayed behind now stranded with no way to drive out.
We're probably 24 hours away from being able to get there other than by helicopter.
Hit first, North Carolina felt Irene's strongest punch, bringing what is described as epic flooding to waterfront communities along Albemarle Sound. Houses and roads that had weathered storms in the past were swamped like never before. Hurricane Isabel in 2003 was an incredibly destructive storm. When it hit here, the winds were such that it actually blew this water in the Sound away from here. The water level was much lower. But this time when Irene hit, the exact opposite happened. Entire neighborhoods were inundated in a matter of hours. One resident caught the flood on camera with winds whipping the water on shore. Just hours later, the waters receded. A mess behind and weeks of cleaning up.
Part of living in a slice of paradise, you know.
People of Virginia now cleaning up as well. 1.2 million were without power from a full day of damaging winds and up to 10 inches of rain. Governor Bob McDonnell is asking for patience.
It's going to be a matter of days or perhaps longer before power is fully restored.
It is the second worst power outage in Virginia history. 2 states that will remember Irene as a hurricane for the record books. David Mattingly, CNN, Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina.
The federal government had frozen future aid to tornado-ravaged Joplin and other disaster sites as it focuses on immediate help for Hurricane Irene survivors.